Howdy YouTube, a new list of patches just dropped for the update and the new Tempest class coming in about a day or so. I'm going to speed run through these notes and briefly give my opinion on all the stuff in this article. This article will be pinned into the description down below if you want to follow along, but let's get started. Alright, wield the fury of wind and wave with the Tempest. So since our last content update, you have battled in Tower War, swept up your enemies in the Swirling Winds limited time event, and rallied against demons in our events. This content update highlights the all-new Tempest class, including a new class story and event, introduces the Season 27 Battle Pass, and more. Here's where it kind of highlights where your maintenance is for your region and when it will be done, and basically stating that everything down below here will be live once that maintenance is concluded. So become the storm. Tempestuous winds are picking up adventure to let them sweep you up, then storm your way through the burning hell's legions as the Tempest. Starting on May 23rd, there will be 3 ways you can try out the Tempest. So survive the storm of the Tempest origin story quest, Relentless Tide. No class change is necessary to undertake this journey as you learn of the harsh and frigid ancestral home of the Tempest and the sacrifices they have undertaken to survive. Command the sea and sky in the Tempest Trial Dungeon. Once you've learned more about the Tempest's origins, rain havoc with 3 strong recommended builds without having to change your class or think about skill combinations. Enter the Deluge Plane, a 2-week-long event like the Fractured Plane where all participants play as the Tempest. Test different builds and try different combination, building affixes as you progress. Emerging Triumphant will earn you a Tempest cosmetic and legendary gear. As always, you will be able to create a new character as the Tempest or use class change, which is now available once you reach Westmarch rather than upon reaching level 35. So, a couple cool things here, right? This is where you will get your one of your cosmetic skins here once you just complete the Deluge Plane, right? And then big thing here is a instant class change, basically. And what that means is you don't have to wait until you hit a certain level threshold. You can just, as soon as you get to Westmarch, you can just go class change if you don't feel the class you're playing. So that's really nice. One good change and one really nice addition here. Okay, so this is going to talk about the Tempest origin story. Far north of Ivgorod lay the storm-wracked Cold Isles, all that remains of the once mighty Pelhane Empire. Savaged by torrential rain, incredible winds, deadly beast, and a toxic ever-present mist, it is only by the tireless protection of the unmoored and the Tempest warriors that the nation survives. Now, as the waves threaten to drown one of Pelhane's outlying islands, a group of Tempests are set out to evacuate the isle before time runs out. Surviving the storm is always a constant struggle, but for one brave warrior, this mission will change everything. Experience the new Tempest class story as we journey through the events leading up to the Tempest decision to leave the Cold Isles for the mainland. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the Tempest Trial Dungeon. Master the skies and seas with 3 strong recommended builds for the Tempest without having to change your class. While in the dungeon, you will be equipped with the skills, gear, and legendary gems recommended for the build you choose. Claim a one-time reward, 1 legendary gear item, and 5,000 gold after completing the dungeon trial for the first time. So not too bad. And then here is the Deluge Plane limited time event. Trouble is brewing, adventurers, and the seas are tough. The seas are rough. To harness the storm and try out different combinations and builds, enter the Deluge Plane, a limited time event where you can try playing the Tempest class with no class change required. Completing a certain number of tasks will grant you rewards. So 2 tasks will give you 3 enchanted dust, the Tempest class-bound Herodrum armor cosmetic. 4 tasks will be 100,000 gold, Tempest class-bound Herodrum weapon cosmetic. 6 tasks will be 1 Telluric Pearl and 3 normal gems. 7 tasks will be 1 bound legendary crest and 10 aspirant keys. And it'll be available from the 23rd to June 6th. So pretty cool here. You're going to get the weapon cosmetic, a weapon cosmetic, I guess this is maybe in 2 different skins. And then you're going to get an armor cosmetic. So one will be for the armor, one will be for the weapon in this event, which is actually cool. This is just a little short story about the Tempest. You can read the whole article right here. Tempest legendary affixes. We're excited to introduce the Tempest with a wide variety of ways you can command the storm. The Tempest is a flexible class with a number of fun ways to play, and these affixes are just the beginning. We are eager to create more in the future And then for more details, they're going to link you to the main article about the Tempest. New magic affixes on Eternal Gear for Tempest. So a couple updates ago, they dropped the Terror Rifts, which give you these Eternal Gear pieces which have special affixes for skills. So for the Tempest as follows: Flowing Strike grants a shield that absorbs damage. Rolling Surf causes your primary attacks to launch water blades at enemies, dealing damage. The Vortex will get a range increase. The Cascade will also get a range increase. Windwalk restores a portion of your maximum life every few seconds. Storm Fury increases your primary attack speed for a few seconds. Blade Dance increases critical hit damage taken for enemies hit. And Zephyr Surge, critical hit damage increase for each Zephyr consumed. Right? Now incoming the cosmetic. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe the Kraken skin original came out for, I believe it was the Halloween event in year 1. I believe that's what that was, but here's going to have the polar version. So here's everything you receive with the 4,500 orb polar Kraken skin deluxe bundle. So you get the polar Kraken skin, cosmetics, armor, and weapon for all classes, the portal and the banner, and then the Kraken skin, cosmetic, weapon, armor for all classes, and the portal. So the two bundles. One will have the banner and one will not. For those who have at least one Kraken skin base version will get a discount. If you previously purchased a standard version, the price for the polar Kraken skin deluxe bundle will be 3,500 orbs, and if you previously purchased the collector's version, the price for this bundle will be 3,000 orbs. So not bad. You get a nice little discount if you previously owned one of those bundles. New player rewards. If you're new to Diablo Immortal, you can use the redemption code LEGENDARY on diabloimmortal.com/redeem to receive 2 gear chests via in-game mail, limited to 1 character per account. These chests will provide additional legendary gear and set items as you level, 6 of each in total, starting at level 30. You must redeem the code within 72 hours of creating your Diablo Immortal account. Go forth and slaughter demons. Alright. So a nice little in-game rewards for new characters, new players. Battle Pass Season 27, Arcane Calamity. So do not strike your enemies with a force that you're unwilling to turn upon yourself. The Season 27 Battle Pass blasts through 40 ranks worth of rewards such as crest, hilts, legendary gems, and more. Powered Battle Pass cosmetics can now be claimed at level 15 instead of level 30. Purchasing the Collector's Empowered Battle Pass will immediately unlock the cosmetics. Season 27 Battle Pass casts Destruction starting on June 6th and ends on July 4th. So that's actually a nice change they made with Season 26 Battle Pass, is that the cosmetics are actually going to be at level 1 and at level 15 instead of level 1 and level 40. This was a typo, I believe. It should be 40, but that's what it was. We're going to quickly, briefly go through some of the returning events to recruit a friend. Pretty self-explanatory. The in-game features to send out invites for a friend. Trial of the Hordes. Perils of the Fen also coming. Conqueror will also be coming back. Hungering Moon again coming back. Wild Brawl, all very good events. Shady Stock events. These are events people like and enjoy. But yeah, that's kind of the list of events coming throughout this update. Marketplace improvements. So this is something that's going to be a low quality of life, right? If there are multiple identical items in the marketplace of varying prices, only the lowest price option will be purchasable, which could be an issue, but for your everyday player, it's actually just going to help them out. This will be significantly better when trying to sift through things in the market and you're not sure exactly what is a good price or not, so that's actually nice. Feature updates, Paragon difficulty tiers, and level changes. So this is the other big thing that is coming to the game other than the Tempest class. So with this content update, we've made several changes to the Paragon system, Hell and Inferno difficulty levels, Helicory boss access, and more. To read full details on the changes, please see our blog here, which is going to link you to the original post. It came out a few days ago. Class change optimization and armory updates. Class change is now unlocked when you reach Westmarch, rather than when you hit level 35. Class change can be found in the Silene Ballistica in Westmarch. You can also navigate here quickly by selecting the option in the Tempest event hub from the main menu. Oh, that's cool. Give you a nice quick little probably a TP there if you don't exactly know where you're going. On May 23rd, you'll have a free class change available to celebrate the windswept arrival of the Tempest. Additionally, until June 13th, you switch classes, you'll have the ability to revert to your original class each day with no cooldown. Okay, so I think this is pretty similar to the Blood Knight event when they did that whole thing with the no cooldown on reversion of class change. Let's see here, region-specific game additions. Stories in Sanctuary now available in all regions. New books, notes, journals have been added in towns, hubs, and throughout the world of Sanctuary. The wilderness of Sanctuary, excuse me. If you're savvy enough to collect all 21 new entries, head to the Adventurers Chronicle menu for reward, and then just some bug fixes here. Again, that was on Tuesday's little update. But yeah, may the wind be at your back and the sea at your grass. The DI team. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's nothing too crazy that wasn't already talked about previous, but just some little updates and content pieces that weren't exactly expanded upon on the last notes that were dropped. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Good update, bad update? You excited for the Tempest? Not excited? Let me know down in the comments below. But I appreciate you guys' time. I'll catch you next time. Deuces.